Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page. Welcome back to the channel, Papa's Posse. Once again, it's time for Papa's Comic Books, Coffee, and more. Today we have a new book called Scratch. Ta-da! Outside Comics presents number one, $1.75, back in 1985, by Charles Treadwell. Now, before we begin, don't forget this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's see what we have here. This is Kidman Krebs. He has not shown up for work today. This is not unusual. He's called sick twice a month for 2 years. The odd thing about this afternoon is that he has lost his way. He thought he knew his town better. A bookstore? Guess I'd better ask where I am. Kidman enters the bookstore and unknowingly sets the cosmic wheel of change into motion. He will never be the same. More fog in here than outside. Wild place you have here. Looks like just the 60s had head shop. Scratch. Lousy books, though. No Ellison, no Bradbury, not even Edgar Cayce. Not a word out of this guy. Quiet type, guess. Anyway, I hoped you could tell me what street this is. I managed to get lost, and whoa, that's some grip. I don't understand. You want me to look at this book? Off you want me to take this book? It's a nice book. It looks old and expensive, and I can't read a word of it. It's French, right? Anyway, I don't collect this stuff. So if you could just, hey, quit pushing. Just because I don't want to buy anything, geez, no reason for rudeness here. Okay, be that way, you old, hey, you forgot your book. Can you hear me? I said you forgot your, skip it. Man, that fog back, and it's so bad I can't even see the place. Weird. It's clearing. But this is insane. I'm on a different street. I know this street. This is the corner of Colbert and Rosenberg. I live in the next block. How'd I get back here? Later at Kidman's apartment. I still can't understand how I got to that bookshop. Oh well, maybe a few beers will calm me down. Boom! Whoops. There goes the lights. Let's see, there's a candle on the table somewhere. That's better. Might as well check out the book the old guy gave me. Here we go, It fell right out of this cover. Book must be even older than I thought. What's this? The page it fell open to is written in plain contemporary English. I could have sworn the whole thing was in some other language. How to summon the half-demon. I don't believe this must be some kind of joke. Ooh. Oh well, I didn't really expect. Wait, that fog. It's just like that fog in the shop. This has gone far enough. I'm getting out. Ta-da! Hiya, kid. I did it. I summoned a demon, kid. Yeah, whoa, gosh. And it's all mine, my own demon, under my control. Ha. You ought to turn on some lights in here. Bad for your eyes, reading by candlelight. Let's see now. First, I want $1 million, then another $2 million to pay the taxes on it. Then, snicker, ha. Okay, so maybe I did get a bit off track here. You don't have to laugh at me. Now, kid, I wouldn't do that. Just one question, though, master. You want $3 million in 10s or 20s? Ha. That's good, kid. Good. Now get me a beer, Hold it. Who invited you here anyway? Beats me. Guess it was the guy that read the spell out of the book. You got any idea that could have been? Who that could have been? Nice place you got here. Part 2. Last issue, Kidman lost his sudden fog, stepped into a bookshop where he was given a book of ancient spells. On a whim, Kidman read the demon summoning spell aloud, and Scratch appeared. Okay, I admit it, that I called you, but I had no idea the spell was real. What now? Only one thing I can do, kid. This is not what Kidman expected. I've got to destroy this planet. No, don't. I'll do anything you say. Anything? Name it. There's one way you can save the Earth, kid. Yes. Hurry up and get me a beer. You got a TV guide around? Kidman fetches the requested items, then commences to watch TV with Edmund. Hours pass, scratches eyelids, Flutter finally Channel 6 signs off for the night. Ah, all this TV runs, a demon kid down. Time to sack out. Good night. Wow, just like remote control. I think he's asleep. Now's my chance to do something. But what? Escape for starters. Then maybe I'll think of something. Man, how can anyone that small drink so much without even using the bathroom? What to do now? There's no telling what kind of powers he's got. What do you do with a demon? If I don't keep him amused, he might blow up the world or something. Maybe I can get us on real people. Uh-oh, that mist is back. If he followed me, he might wait. It's the bookstore I found it at. Again. Boy, am I glad to see you. You have summoned the half-demon, Scratch, but you cannot control him. Hey, you can talk about how did you know? Silence, fetch the book, sign it, and then return it to me. The half-demon will then be in the hands of those who know how to use it. Above all, he must not suspect your intentions. Now go. Hey, you just stay put and I'll be back like a jumping jack flash. Minutes later. I'm not sure things smell right here. Why did the guy give me the book to begin with? Uh-oh, the light's on. Scratch. Awake. Hey, kid. I got hungry, so I raided the kitchen, kid. You got to stop buying chunky white tuna. This stuff is too oily. Tastes like cat droppings. Sure, Scratch, sure. Good. All that oil you'll have zits on your zits. Oh, and while you're out, get a pizza and another 6-pack, huh? What? You ate all my food and you want more? That does it. Sure. I'll go out and get some more food right now. Yeah, get some food right after I get rid of the pest of my house, I guessed. I'll just grab the book. What was it the shopkeeper said? Half a demon will then be in the hands of those who know how to use it. Again, minutes later. Hey, I'm back with the book. Have you signed it as ordered? Yeah, here. Oh no, at last. The book is again ours, and the demon thanks to the human scum. Ha ha. Pitiful bug. It is true that since only a human may work the incantations of this book, we needed one, but that needed is done. Now Scratch is ours. His power is added to our own. We now have the strength to break away from the nether zone, and imprison the human race, except you. Boy, for you we grant death. At the hand of the one you have betrayed, the one who could have saved you. Half-demon appear and destroy the scum. Obey us, slave, you have no choice. I'm afraid he's right, kid. I got no choice. I'm sorry. I hope it don't hurt. Well, here goes. Oops, wait a second. Stop stalling. Obey us and destroy him. What if the kid wasn't as dumb as you thought? See, the book was so old it might fall apart. You know, the binding could have come undone. And if it did, what if the kid stuck something else inside the cover? Something like a phone book. Yeah, like a phone book. Good move. Guess I don't have to kill you after all. Perhaps not, Scratch, but this I swear, you both shall surely die for this. Ooh, boy. Out of the frying pan. You want to fight? Sure, by all means. Assuming you got the guts and the muscle, and I don't think you got either. Just being here at all in a physical form must be a considerable strain. You also had to keep up your phony bookstore heavy magic. Enough work to have exhausted all of you. Face it, you gambled the kid would come back with the book, and you lost. Look, you're already fading away, back to where you belong. But we will return, fools, return to destroy you, destroy. Yeah, same old record. Geez, if I hadn't switched the pages, it really would have been curtains for us. Me, I was just kidding you. Those guys play for keeps, but if you took me so seriously about destroying the earth before, why didn't I deliver the real thing? I almost did. But the whole setup was fishy. The clincher was that you said when I get back. What? My congenial personality? Nah, I figured that if you even I figured that even if you had the power to destroy the world, you wouldn't be likely to. If you were too lazy to go out for your own beer and pizza, well, maybe not, but I still got a surprise or two with me. The end. Scratch's pal Kidman and double coupon. Wow, free Robin Lane and the Chartbuster stickers in every specially marked box. Better make sure I've got everything I need on this aisle. Chips, bean dip, don't forget beer, kid. Well, of course, beer. Scratch, what are you doing here? Just making sure you don't forget important grocery items again. Good grief. Are you out of your mind? Excuse me. What if someone sees you? The jalapeno cereal will be death of you yet, kid. Actually, you can get used to the taste, hey? Excuse me. Soon. For once, we'll do this my way. You're my nephew. I'm babysitting, so tail in, hat on, and no smokes. Geez, trying to help a guy. Even cheap burger isn't cheap anymore. You ought to lay off the fatty red meats anyway, I keep telling you. I'm really shit up. Why, Kidman Krebs, how have you grown? Gee, Miss Esposito, my old fourth grade teacher, always. They would say Kidman could never count the change from his lunch money, but I would tell them no. And here you are, buying your own raw hamburger like a real adult. Who's this? Oh, Lord, this is my nephew, Scratch. Oh, what a cutesy little guy he is. But, oh, chug, chug. What? Oh, no, it's beer he's drinking? No, this is not wholesome for tykes. Hey, give me that brew, you old brat. Oh, are you using bad words, naughty little Scratchmund? I'm not too old to spank you. Oh, Scratch! Keep it up, Granny. And kids today have no manners. Scratchmund has the very bad manners, Kidman. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, Mrs. Esposito. Will you shut the hell up, Scratch? I'm serious, Scratch. You got to keep a low profile if we're going to go finish shopping, and no more beer till we get home. Within a limited time span. That's the last item, finally. Wait a minute. Are all the 4 basic food groups adequately represented in your selection? Oh, no, you don't. We're checking out right now. Hey, Tumble, you. Good afternoon, Kidman. Beep, 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 beep. Your total is $10.71. I don't know why I didn't think of this myself. Shut up. What's going on here? Cartoon Dad? Wow! What's that noise in the driveway? It's a baby. I don't get it. Baby chick, I guess. I don't know. We're going to skip that one. We're going to go right here. The house that Scratch built. Huh. I hear Scratch in the other room. It's funny, he usually sleeps in chair all day. Yeah, first morning I ever woke up before him, he turned in. I wonder what's up. What the? Just what is going on in here? Oh, good morning, kid. The world got blown up. Nuclear bombs, I think. The Russians started it. And he's looking. Fine, I'm going back to bed. Hey, kid, wait. Come on, back in. Back. I'm just kidding, honest. I'll have everything back to normal in an hour. Good. Wake me up then. Okay, but you're going to miss out on a lot of fun. Fine. Okay, what kind of fun? All this between space and you can float in it, breathe, swim in it. Wouldn't believe what you can do with a girl in it. Girls? You have girls out there? Where? Even better. My house and you set to clean up. See, about 15 years ago, I fell in with some bad company, you know? That demon gang we ran into. So since I was only released since you read the spell, that freed me. This is the first chance I've had to find it. What happened to my apartment? Oh, it's still here. I just patched into between space long enough to grab a few books. Just a few books? Yeah. Gee, Scratch, it's so nice to know that despite owning your own home, your own house, in your own private dimension, you intend to stay in my little apartment where I can enjoy sharing what little living space I once had. Kid, you're going around in circles here. Come on, let's see what the old place looks like. Okay. Hey, we reach your front yard and wham, isn't gravity? Instant gravity. Dear Mr. Scratch, Mr. Scritch, you may already be a winner. Geez, Why do they keep sending me this junk? It's crazy. All this stuff just floating out here. I can't believe any of this is really happening. Stupid key. Last time I make a copy of one of those in idiot malls. Well, hear it, kid. The old house. Where's that light coming from? The air. I gave it a good 50-year charge before I left. Golly, Scratch. You have such a lovely home. Thanks. Needs tidying up, though. And something feels funny. Can't put my finger on it. Is this the library or the bathroom? Hard to tell after a party. A party? Yeah. There was one going on just before I left, 15 years ago. Yeah, the thing I don't get is why it broke up so early. But anyway, it sure took its toll. I'll start rummaging around after we get some breakfast. You want to get some junk out of the fridge? Sure. Hold on. Not after 15 years. I only eat mold when it's in my salad dressing, thank you. Kid, it's an enchanted refrigerator. Enchanted? Yeah, it preserves whatever's put in it until it's opened. No kidding. 15 years, 15 seconds makes no difference. Well, okay, but if anything smells strange, I won't. Scratch! There's something alive in there. Will you calm down a minute? Calm down. It went whoop, Scratch. Yeah, the ice maker does that. Ice maker, at the 15 years, yeah, like I said. I know, it's an enchanted fridge. Stupid fridge, make a fool out of me. Stupid. Oh, kid, maybe you shouldn't open it after all. I mean, with the ice maker running for 15 years, nothing brushed against my leg, nothing. There's nothing strange, an alien buried with me in a pile of ice, nothing. No, nothing at all. Whatever you say, Dad. Scratch! The ice, the ice, it's talking. Furry. The lights went out. How could that happen? Easy, kid, easy. I've got a candle right here. There's also some light coming through the window. Okay, fine. But what about the thing that escaped from the icebox? One thing at a time. Now that our eyes have adjusted, we can check on this. Oh, I'm not going back in there. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Well, nothing here. Look, Scratch, I know what I felt and I heard. Hey, man, you sure you didn't, imagine it? Of course I'm sure. What do you think yay? At least I'm not on top of the ladder this time. There, see? Blue furry wings. That's Wings Cat. Yeah, right. And it talks. Hey, like you must be Scratch, the host of the bash. Where'd the chicks go? Growing at least the lights back on. Party broke up a little early. Wow, I'll say. I just glided into the kitchen for some grub like 3 minutes ago, and some bozo knocked me in the fridge. No, that would be like 15 years ago. Say, what? It's an enchanted fridge that preserves whatever you put in it or knock into it until the door is opened again. Sure, anyone may know that. What we don't know is how come the lights went out when they had a good 35-year charge left. Unless, hey, tall, pink, and hysterical, when a demon cat says, uh-oh, it's time to split the scene. Sounds like good advice. It is. You coming? No thanks. I guess I'm seeing this one through. Too bad he wasn't a bad guy once he calmed down. What gives? Hey man, I just flew into like an invisible wall where I tried to split here. And are you sure you're not just sore at me because I crashed your party? I swear if that chick had told me ahead of time that this was a demon's pad. Yeah, so I saw you trapped in the house we all are. Nah, it isn't that. 15 years ago, for reasons that aren't important now, a band of demons sucked me into their zone. I put up a pretty fair fight. So they had to open up a pretty big hole in space, which they did a half-assed job of closing up once they pulled me through. They left a leak, and the pressure's been building up for 15 years, sucking at the protective spells around the house. Spells just barely keeping us from getting squashed. But how did we get into the house at all? Objects moving toward the phenomenon are swimming with, not against the direction of the pull. Can't you just close the leak? Impossible. In other words, hot stuff, we're going to die, right? You said this would be fun, Scratch. The gravity gets worse and worse until splat, Pancake City. Nah, the protective spells won't allow that. That's a relief. Yeah, we've got almost a half hour to come up with something. And then the house blows up. And do you have a spell to save us? Well, sure, but we need a dinosaur tooth. And I'm out of them. Now, let's just simmer down here. Ye gods, another gathering of decadent savages? I've had quite enough of these interruptions. I shall have to quiet them once and for all. Okay, so we can't leave, but someone can still get in from the other side of the field. I'll just call my attorney. Blast it! I should have figured if the lights went out, the phone won't work for hours. That makes sense to you? Nope. Not that any of this should concern you at all, Scratch. Being a demon and all, you're probably immune to. Sorry to break the news, kid. But like I said, the pull effect neutralizes most of my powers. In 15 minutes, we're all in the same boat. I'm sorry, Scratch. I didn't mean it. 15 minutes. It isn't fair. I'm too young to go. When that chick said this would be a blast, I never dreamed she was that serious. Do you realize I haven't even seen the Beatles yet? Look, Wings, I'd hate to give you more bad news, but, excuse me? But this incessant noise making has grown entirely out of hand. Scratch, is that a... Yep, also my attorney. And physician, how's it going, Doc? Now, see here, Scratch. I'm not opposed to a bit of controlled merrymaking, but this shrieking business must stop. Some of us, after all, have a serious work to accomplish. Psst, the tooth, Scratch, get the tooth. In a minute, kid. This has to be handled right. Although heaven knows I pride myself on being a conscientious and permissive neighbor, always willing to share experiences of my many years. Excuse me, Green Jeans, but you are like a dinosaur cat. If by that, sir, you are inquiring as to whether I'm descendant from a theropod group of the saurians, my answer would be yes. I got it. Somebody, get the pliers. Hurry before it escapes. Scratch, is there anything we can do? Just hold on, everybody. I'll have the potion ready in a few minutes. Hold on, I'm trying to hold on. Aha, now I understand. This must be a surprise party for me. I say, Scratch, awfully nice of you to go to the trouble. Think nothing of it, Doc. See, we got this problem. The house is going to blow up in 7 minutes, and no one can leave but, my favorite sauce. I can save us if you let me use your teeth to complete my potion. Excuse me? You say you require one of my teeth? Well, I'm dreadfully sorry, old boy, but the only teeth I have are well rooted in my head. And those are all currently in use, so if you'll pardon my back, there's a field of some sort of blocking the door. That's what we've been trying to tell you. Oh? The snap effect. It started. What's that? I'll look for some pliers. Pliers? I'm still not certain. Kid, forget about the pliers. No one here is strong enough to pull out a dinosaur tooth. That's a relief of a sort. But that is... Scratch, the place is shaking apart. It's the stress, kid. No doubt about it. The joint's about to blow. Very well. Take the tooth. I don't care how you extract it. Well, for crying out loud, you guys. No time for that now, Doc. Only seconds left. Just chuck the whole dinosaur in the stupid pot. Whoosh, whoosh, boom, bam, bam, boom, 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 boom. And everything explodes. Scratch, would you please shut the portal before we're crushed? It's shrinking already, kid. Where are we? Same place it all started, kid. Your apartment. What? Oh, no. Not terribly well kept, is it? Will the man with the green foot kindly get off of my tail? Oh, sorry, old boy. Oh, my gosh, this is my furniture down here. Bam, bam, bam. Mr. Krebs, this is your landlady. Just what the hell is going on in there? Scratch, I think we need to start looking for a new apartment. Woo! That was a long book. That was called Scratch #1, $1.75 from 1985. I don't know if you enjoyed that reading or not. It was a tough one. But please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, okay? And as Papa and Scratch always say,
That was easy.
until next time, Papa is out.